Hello, and if you don't know me, my name is Jonathan Bennett. I am an entrepreneur, and this is an episode of The Story of My Life, a new series. This is where it all began. I hope that this is going to inspire someone. You want to do something, but you know that you can't, um, or you think you can't. This is hopefully gonna change your mind, and you know, I want you to know that dreams can come true. So let me start it off. I was never able to do sports at a young age throughout my elementary to middle school. And the reasons for that was I broke my nose, I got MRSA, and like Cap-Perthes disease, which means I didn't have any chance to do any kind of sports for school or anything outside of that. I did T-ball, but that was like first grade, whenever T-ball is even available. My New Year's resolution was to lose weight at like 15 or 16. I weighed about 160 pounds, and after a lot of cardio, I eventually got that down to 130-ish. Technically, it was like 157 before, but it basically 160. I weighed about 130, maybe 136, and I basically only did cardio. Quite a few months after, I went to criminal justice, and before the actual year started, I was in sophomore, which means I need to be there junior year. There's a little sophomore program. It's the BOCES. It's like a trade school, but the normal school pays for it. I could barely bench the bar for criminal justice, and it started like that. I couldn't bench the bar. As you know, the bar is 45 pounds. So what did I do? I did some calisthenics, push-ups, and then eventually I got a little gym in my house. And it was basically a little gym in my garage. It had a bench with weights that only weighed up to 120 at first, and the bar weighed nothing. I had adjustable dumbbells with things. I had four 2.5 plates, and then I had four 6 plates, so that's all I had at the beginning. So I just worked out for the whole summer, basically. Weight training and little to no cardio. At the beginning of the junior year, I could bench 95 pounds. I did little cardio. Started doing a little bit more cardio. Not much, but just a little, just a smidge. At the end of the year, I was able to do 135, which, as you know, it's a plate. So that was awesome. At the end of the year, I could deadlift maybe like 200. I wasn't really that into deadlifting then. I only had weights at 120, and at the beginning of senior year, I got dumbbells. Actually, in the summer, I got dumbbells from ranging to 5 to 25. And at the beginning of my senior year, I started taking creatine. But before the creatine could even take effect, at the beginning of the senior year, I was able to do 155. And I actually started to do more and more cardio until I got a girlfriend. Then I stopped working out a little bit. Other than that, that's not important. I got PRs like crazy, but it wasn't in a healthy way. I was basically just pushing for PR to PR to PR. Right when I hit 155, I was like, okay, I know it's possible that I can do 225. And that was crazy. I ended up spraining my ankle playing soccer in the gym. Like during gym, we played soccer. I sprained my ankle. And I got 3 PRs in 2 days for the bench press. That's kind of insane. In the middle of my senior year, I could bench 225, and at the end of my senior year, I could deadlift 345 pounds. I didn't do any squats because I didn't have enough weights at my house, and I didn't know how to do that at my house without a squat rack, and I didn't do any at criminal justice. Poor excuse I'm gonna give, but that was because I didn't want to only do squats at criminal justice. I started doing squats at the very last like half month of criminal justice. I wish I did more, honestly, because now my squat is terrible. I did do something to my left shoulder slash tricep right here. I was attempting 230 for my PR, and right before school ended, I like did something. It felt like I tore it. At one point, I heard a snap, but like it's been on and off, working fine, not working fine. As of right now, I'm still saying my max bench and deadlift is um, what they were, but I got sick after 2 weeks and I barely ate, and I 100% didn't work out. My max deadlift and bench are actually unknown after the sickness, but I'm still saying I bench 225 and deadlift 345. But anyways, I hope that inspired you. This was the first episode of The Story of My Life. I'm going to try to continue. It's going to be stuff like this. It's going to be kind of like vlogs of like the week or maybe even the day or maybe even like a month or like a few hours, just depending on what it is. There's also going to be once in a while talks like this. I hope I get to know you guys. And if this inspired you, you don't need to say anything. You don't need to comment. You don't need to subscribe. I'd like you to, but you don't. I'm not going to push that on you to subscribe, like, or even comment. But if you enjoyed it this far, thank you for watching.